This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat far. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Oh, yeeks. We keeping a foot on the whoop. Oh, yeeks. And like the Tibetan marriage shift that I am, I'm applying whoop on immediate pressure. Because pressure does whoop versus spikes. Let's talk about it, man. Deontay Wilder, I don't know what's going on with this dude. I have begun to basically, in my mind, forget what's going on with Deontay Wilder. Because to me, Deontay Wilder, he is giving himself a false sense of bravado. Why am I saying all of this? Because my take on it is as simple as this. If you're going to go out there and perform differently, then go out there and fucking perform differently. Why do you need to sit there and basically make it seem as if the performance that you're going to do that's different is going to be something to where you're going to showcase it in the likes of basically you? How should I say this? Because I have to preference everything that I say. Deontay Wilder, if you're going to perform and you're going to deliver against Tyson Fury, then just go out there and fucking deliver. You've lost. All of this, you want to show that it's bomb squad. I understand that. But when you lose the luster to do these things. Now it's about show and fucking proof. You've lost the ability to run your mouth. Losing is supposed to be the identity of humbling you. In loss, you're supposed to showcase that you got it together, that you got it figured out, that I have a new trainer. I believe it's still suspect as fuck because it's a guy that you beat. I don't know how he can train you. I don't know how you can have someone that you basically knocked out can train you to basically get you to the next level. I don't understand how that 2 and 2, how that dichotomy, how that situation, how that instance, how that basically ingratiates and indoctrinates itself to a level to where it makes sense. I don't understand that. And I still don't get the rationale behind it, and I won't ever get the rationale behind it. But at the same time, now you're running your rabbit ass mouth to make it seem like you got it all figured out, that you got it all together. When in actuality, you're doing this as a cry for help. Deontay Wilder, ain't nobody rooting for you more than I am. I want you to win. I want you to go out there and bomb squad Tyson Fury. But my problem is, you're acting out of character. And the reason why I'm saying this is because this is not you. The way that you're doing all of this extra stuff, you're usually the cool, calm, and collected guy. You're the guy that doesn't get unnerved. You're the guy that you talk your shit, but you do it in a reserved fashion. But you're going out of your way to do an extra running your mouth. And we get it. Boxing is marketing and promotion. You got to market and promote yourself. But this Deontay Wilder, something is off. Ever since you activated your beta and you basically eliminated your alpha, you've been off, man. You've been off kilter. You've been off centerline mass. You've been off of what we call greatness personification. You've been off. You haven't been showcasing the same lineage of a man that gets it. You haven't been showcasing the lineage of a guy that, when it's all said and done, you got it all figured out, and that you understand where you're going with this, and you understand your silver lining, which is to just go out there and get the job done, which is to go out there and use either the left commitment or the super right hand commitment power to stop Tyson Fury. When you lose like this and you have a dent in your fucking skull, when you lose like this and you basically have a permanent stage of a paid to lose via glove gate, you gotta humble thyself. Because this right here is a stage that you can undo. Talking your shit out of it won't undo it. And basically we have to get to the underlying conclusions, and we have to get to the, what we would say, the underlying undercurrents, that it's as simple as this, man. That bomb squad at this moment is bum squad. Let me say it again. Bomb squad at this moment is bum squad. You need to regraduate it back to bomb squad. Because right now, you have a dent in your skull. Right now, you have an L. You're not in a win. And like we say in boxing, you're as good as your last fight. Your last fight was a paid to lose via glove gate dent in the fucking skull. Let me say it again. Your last fight was a paid to lose via glove gate dent in the skull. What's not cold-hearted about that? What's not unadulterated about that? And what's not the cutthroat true killer fashion that's associated with that? It's time to go put in the work. It's time to get the job done. Even the greatest of athletes, when they have lost, when they come back from an L, they're not running their mouths. Go look at Kobe beating Bryant of the world. When he lost to the Boston Celtics in 08, he didn't run his rabbit ass mouth. He went out there and put in the fucking work because he knows that he has to justify winning again and beating this, what we would say, Achilles heel. Beating this, what we would say, 3 supermen to his 1 Superman. He has to justify this. He has to showcase it in the identity of a man that got it. This is about putting in work. This is not about running your mouth. Running your mouth, it's good for marketing and promotion. But at the end of the day, you still got to step into the square circle and get the job done. I believe emphatically, I believe without fail, I still believe in all the confidence in the world that you will knock out Tyson Fury. But your headspace got to be right to do that. Let me say it again. You will knock out Tyson Fury, but your headspace got to be right to do that. And if your headspace is not right to do that, then the identity of what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to do, and what you're trying to get to is not going to be organic. And if it's not organic, then that means it's fake. And if it's fake, then that means the identity of it is not on rocky foundation. It's on what we call sandy foundation. Last time I checked, sandy foundation leads folks into what we call a ditch of quicksand. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat teller fashion. This is about shutting the fuck up and showing and proving. Let me say it again. It's about shutting the fuck up and showing and proving. The dent in the skull basically denotes this. The play to lose via glove gate exemplifies this. And basically the fact that you are overrunning your mouth and being out of character expounds on this. So Deontay Wilder, do us a fucking favor and stop the presses and pump the brakes on the nonsense. Go sit down somewhere and what? Higgity fucking hush. Not higgity hush in the sense of you basically not running your mouth. Higgity hush in the sense of it's time to get the job done. It's time to show and prove, man. Talk is fucking cheap. You got a new fucking trainer. You told us you was in the new facility, but then you running your mouth. This is shit betas do, man. They always want to prove to you that they got it together. Alpha males don't do shit like this. Alpha males just go out there and get the fucking job done. And then in them getting the job done, like KD Trey 5 did in Game 5 with the Brooklyn Nets versus the Milwaukee Bucks, that in of itself, the identity of it getting done denotes greatness personification. And what did He Knows Everything tell you about greatness personification? Greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. And if you are a greatness personification and you're not showcasing what you're doing right now, which is greatness mimication, then go out there and get the fucking job done. Stop running your rabbit ass mouth. Because closed mouths don't get fed, man. Open mouths get fed. And the bottom line is as simple as this, man. You got a dent in your skull. You did a paid to lose glove gate stainage of a loss. And you got to basically get a rehabilitation from that. The rehabilitation from that is put your head down, truck on, and get the fucking job done. We don't need you boastering about it. We don't need you boasting about it. We don't need you being thunderously vocal about it. We just need you to go out there, humble thyself, kube thyself, and then go out there and get the job done. Because those who exalt themselves shall be humbled, and those who humble themselves shall be exalted. Let me say it again. Those who exalt themselves shall be humbled, and those who humble themselves shall be exalted. So which one are you, Deontay Wilder, in this precarious situation? Are you exalting yourself? Because if you exalt yourself, you're going to be humbled. Or are you the latter? Are you humbling thyself? Because if you humble thyself, you shall be exalted. When it's all said and done, you got to get the job done, man. Talk is fucking cheap. You eating an L right now. And it don't look good that you're being in denial about your L. And that you're not humbling yourself to the fact that you just ate a fucking paid to lose glove gate situation L. It's the worst kind of L to have. Anthony Joshua, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I like the way he comported himself. I like the way that he showed a general comportment. That when he lost to Andy Ruiz, it was a humbling moment. It was about putting in the work in the fucking gym, and he didn't run his rabbit ass mouth about it. He didn't AJ Devo about it. He just got the fucking job done. And what happened in the second fight? Now he's certified, he's authorized, he's calculated, and he's verified to run his rabbit ass mouth. But you're not. You still got a dent in your fucking skull. You still got a pay to lose situation to where it was a glove gate stainage on your boxing resume. So why aren't you understanding this? Why aren't you coming to the cold-heartedness of this? Why aren't you coming to the unadulteratedness of this? And why aren't you coming to the cutthroat true teller fashion that's associated with this? When it's all said and done, Deontay Wilder, you have found yourself in a precarious situation. And now it's incumbent upon you to get yourself out of the precarious situation. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Oh, Diggs. I keeps the foot on the whoop. Oh, Diggs. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out. Go ahead, He Knows.